Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Yadel, aka Dana Patch. This is my first video to kind of make. Please subscribe and click on the bell so you can be able to be the first to be notified if I make any videos. I'm gonna be talking mostly about South Sudanese culture, the religion, and family instruction. I know I was just born in South Sudan and then I didn't grow up there. I grew up in Kenya and then moved to Australia. But still, I know a lot about culture. We have seen our culture in different perspectives. We've actually lived it in a different ways, and we have actually we all been exposed to different countries, different cultures that has influenced our culture as South Sudanese. I am Dinkan, and most of the time I'm going to be referring to Dinkans who live in Australia. I'll also talk about Dinkans who live back home. I'll talk about marriages. I will talk about raising children. I will also talk about how we can be contributing members of our society, how we can actually change some of our cultures to best suit the current world order, and so we can be able to integrate if we happen to move to any country in the world. Honestly, I know many people are not going to agree with me. Me too, I have other things that I don't agree with other people, but we have to also listen at other people's perspective. It's not always about what I know and what you know. We can also learn from other people. We've seen a lot of development happening in other countries because people just change a little bit of their cultures. They have looked into the modern cultures, which is civilization, education, Christianity as a religion, Islam as a religion, and other religions that people practice today in South Sudan. We've also looked at how the politics in our countries is influencing our behavior, how the economy of the country is kind of scrambling, we have no stable place to go to. I know many of us wanted to go back home after being abroad, after being in East Africa, after being in North Africa like Egypt and Sudan, but we just find ourselves we can't go back home because of the politics in the country, because of the poverty in the country, and other underlying issues like medical facilities, education facilities, and food security as well as insecurity. So if you would like to hear more about the effect of our culture on families in Australia, on young people in Australia, on children living in Australia, and how many marriages are fails because of simple things, because we have not learned to adjust to a new world. Don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell notification so you can be able to get all my notifications every time I make a video. I know I'm going to have a lot of people hitting on me, but trust me, I am prepared for this. And the reason I'm prepared for this is because I have lived both South Sudanese culture, Kenyan culture, and I have also lived in a Western culture, which is Australia. I have worked since I was 21 years old. You're not gonna guess my age because I am old, but I am here to inform you of what I know. If anyone is coming to Australia new, maybe you're gonna learn from me on how to establish yourself so you don't become a dependent to the system that is actually helping people who are not able to work. We also have to learn how to relate to other people as well, because we've been dealing a lot with our families, we've been dealing a lot with our culture, we've been dealing a lot with people who are just around us. We haven't been exposed to the rest of the world, and I think we also need to be exposed to the rest of the world. We also need to have education. Our education also need to be the one that is able to impact the society. Education that will make us contributors to the world. Education that will bring difference to our nation. South Sudan is a great nation with a lot of resources, but we tend not to manage them. We have had so much to give to the world, but we haven't learned how to actually use these resources ourselves and better our nation. Many young people want to do things, and they can't just do them because they don't have resources. They don't think out of the box because we've been raised to depend on other people. So if you want to know more, don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell notification, so if I make a first video, you'll be the first to get notified and be able to get it first, so you can. And if you like anything about South Sudanese culture and what you want me to talk about, you can actually put it in the comment and let me know. If you like the videos I'm gonna be making, you can always like them. If you don't agree with me as well, you are welcome, because we have to look at other people's perspective as well. My perspective is not the only way. Your perspective is not the only way. All we want is how to change for a better future, how to change for our children, how to change for our next 3-4 generations to come. We have to be the one setting the goals for the future. As a country that we know, our country is being ruled by old people. And these old people have control what the young people do. One way they control what the young people do is they get married to young girls. And when someone gets married to a 15-year-old, it's like adopting a child. And when you adopt a child, you won't raise them your way. And if you raise them your way, they will only learn your ways, and they will think your ways are the best ways. So they won't think of anything outside the box. They will just think that small things around them. They will only look at what they have in the hand. Marriage of young children as well also create a culture of dependency. And trust me, if we keep depending on men, if we don't teach our girls to go out and work, at least make a living, then the country will continue to struggle. And the struggle of a country is mostly caused by poverty. It's mostly caused by lack of education, lack of health facilities, lack of infrastructure like roads, rails, you know. But who's gonna bring this if the young people are getting snatched off the market before they even grow up? So please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to click on the notification bell. I will be bringing 2 videos per week. Please watch and also contribute what you think. I will be having one topic every time, from raising children to getting a simple income, like, you know, just getting a simple job, to how to create harmony in our families, how to change our mindset, because we live in an abusive world where we can be abused in one way or another. So with all this was just introduction to my channel. I welcome you all. Please don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell so you can be able to be notified every time I do a video. And so that we can also, if you have something to contribute, you can also contribute through my channel so we can educate the country, educate girls, educate our young people, educate even our older people, because they also need to know what the world is changing and the direction that the world is going into. Most of us are very fortunate because we have access to education. So let us not take this education for granted. Let us not be the people that get knowledge instead of being contributing members of the society. We get our knowledge, we put our degrees, diplomas, masters, PhDs, we just put them on the wall and sit on them. Let us be the people that once we get to school, we get the diploma, we get the certificate, whatever things we get. Being a PhD, we need to be the people that take it out and make it work, bring a change to the society. Otherwise, it doesn't matter how many degrees you have. It doesn't matter how many masters you have. It doesn't matter how many PhDs you have, what doctor you are, if you're not contributing to the society. So the purpose of education was to create people who are contributing members of the society, not people who are going to break the society. Many things are happening, and we all have to know that. We got to change first to change our country. We need to take responsibilities and see how we also contributing into the collapse of the country, especially people out of the country, people in East Africa, people in other continents like America, Australia, Europe. You know, we South Sudanese, we young people are the one who are going to build that country. So if you want to hear more, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and I will be sure to see you inside there. Thank you. Bye.